Welcome to the intermediate workout with the sandbag. For this video we have an elevated push-up and a traveling plank. Both exercises have been demonstrated with knees off the floor. However, if you're not ready for this, whether this is not accessible for you or you just don't feel like it, it's absolutely fine to keep them on the floor. However, perhaps you can try to drop your pelvis more parallel towards the mat. The elevated push-up. Place the sandbag to the right of the mat and get in a full push-up position with feet mat width and hands shoulders width. Ribs and collarbones are lifted and pelvis is parallel to the floor. If a full push-up is still not accessible to you, then keep your knees on the floor. Place the right hand on the bag. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out and drop the chest down towards the floor as you simultaneously contract the abdominals and lift the pelvic floor. Breathe in and push yourself back up. Perform between 6 to 12 push-ups before switching side. Split squats with rotation. Hold the bag with your biceps above your chest. Keep feet hip width and stand tall with collarbone and ribs lifted. Take a step back with the right leg, keeping the heels off the floor and maintaining the same feet width. Breathe in and drop the back knee towards the floor. Breathe out and rotate the bag to the left and then to the right, contracting the abdominals. Keep the breastbone and collarbone lifted. Return back to a split stance position, keeping the heel off the floor the whole time. Perform 10 to 12 repetitions before switching side. Deadlifts with a row. Hold the bag on your thighs. Stand tall with feet, hips or shoulder width, ribs and collarbone lifted, core in tension and shoulder blades pinched together. Breathe in and begin to slide the bag on your thighs, bending forward at the hips with knees soft, tailbone and collarbone lifted. Lower the bag past your knees. Breathe out, contracting the lower abdominals and lifting the pelvic floor as you simultaneously pull the bag into your chest, keeping it on your thighs, pulling the elbows back and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Breathe in and lower the bag down. Breathe out and lift yourself up. You can increase the intensity by holding the row up for 2 to 3 seconds. Perform between 12 to 20 repetitions in total. A traveling plank. Place the bag in the middle of the mat and get down in a full plank position on the left side of the bag. Keep feet hip width and shoulders and chest in between your hands. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, contract the abdominals and travel to the right side of the bag by placing the right hand, then the left on the bag first and then stepping out on the floor. Pause to breathe in, breathe out and travel back to the left. Aim to perform 10 to 20 repetitions, keeping torso and core in tension throughout the exercise and without rocking or shifting the pelvis. Side lunges with overhead press. Stand tall with feet hip width, collarbone and ribs lifted, holding the bag on your biceps above your chest. Breathe in and take a step to the side with your left leg, landing with your foot straight, dropping the pelvis towards the floor by bending the left knee and keeping the right knee straight. Keep the bag and shoulders behind the knees. Breathe out and squeeze your glutes, stepping back to standing position and lifting the bag above your head, simultaneously contracting the abdominals and lifting the pelvic floor. If it's accessible to you, when lifting the bag overhead, lift your chin up slightly as well. Drop the bag back down on your chest, breathe in and step to the right, repeating the above steps. Perform between 12 to 20 repetitions in total. The side bends. Hold the bag with the left hand. Stand tall with feet, hips or shoulder width. Pelvis and shoulders stacked on your ankles. Ribs and collarbone lifted and shoulder blades squeezed together. Keep glutes and core in tension throughout the whole movement. Place the right hand behind your right ear. Breathe in as you slide the bag along the leg. Breathe out, contracting the abdominals, lifting the pelvic floor as you're simultaneously lifting the bag up, driving the right elbow towards the floor and bending the right oblique. Perform 10 to 12 repetitions before switching side. Thank you so much for joining me for this second workout, and I look forward to seeing you all in the advanced.